Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the video on my channel. And once again, like I'm going to mention, I am currently going to Turkey, so I'm pre-recording a couple videos now to have it covered for when I do my hair and just go travel Turkey. So in the previous video, we did pretty much discuss what is happening with altcoins, why they're dumping, and this chart pretty much indicates the price for all the altcoins outside the top 10. Okay, so anything that has top 10 coins and top 10 market cap, pretty much this is not included. And this applies to a lot of people because I know a lot of people trying to make big gains. So we talked about pretty much how there's like this big support and resistance. We tapped off. And we're currently looking to be, you know, consolidating a little bit and slowly going up. Now, the question is, how far are we going to go up? Because if we look at this chart, we can tell that we are pretty high up, but you know, we are looking to pretty much break these all-time highs and just like historically create new and like big highs pretty much, right? Because and breakout. Because when we see, right, how much money there's been in altcoins, right, you can tell, whoa, like honestly, all the way down here, it's so small, it's so cute. At one point, there was only millions in altcoins, half a billion, you know what I'm saying? And then now there's so much money. So you can tell pretty much historically every time we pretty much went past the all-time high, right? There's all-time high here, all-time high here, right? And if we go further up, we pump, 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 right? We have an all-time high here, right? And then we have the correction. And then once again, we pretty much have another all-time high we're looking to break. And for me, I do think we will enter into the 1 trillion to the 1.5 trillion mark. Even if we take like the Fibonacci levels and we go based off, let's say the most relevant low areas we can look at, right? The more conservative side is always the 1.6 area, which would be 750 billion, which I think that is on the lower side. But then the 2.6 area is pretty much 1.15 trillion. And on the higher end, it is 3.6 level, which is 1.5 trillion. So it all depends pretty much how well adopted these coins will get, how much money will be pumped in. And there are other factors, but I think crypto is getting more adopted, is getting more accepted, and more money is going to be pumped than ever. I think a good thing you can do is pretty much expect like a 2x from the previous high as a safe area, which would pretty much be around the $1 trillion mark. Well, you guys got to remember, I'm not sure if you know this, but there's already 300 million more users in crypto this time around than there was the last cycle. And that's not including the people that are going to be trying to get in last second. That's not including the people that are going to see the news and also try to get in. And that's not going to include, and that's not including people um, in countries that are going to really start adopting and pretty much making this a mainstream thing, right? And it all compounds, right? We have more institutions coming in, and the more institutions that come in, the more people that come in, and the more of everything that happens, the more all compounds, the more we're going to blast up. So for me, I do believe altcoins outside the top 10 could hit at 1.5 trillion mark in its peak. The question is, will it happen in the first round up, or will it happen in a second? Because we could go to maybe $1 trillion, have some type of correction, pump up higher, and then maybe if historically we always do the same thing, we could have like the classic correction where we go really low, right? So I can't tell you this. I'm not, you know, as much, I'm smart, but I ain't no 10,000 IQ genius. I ain't no genie. So I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen. We can only take it day by day, week by week, and month by month. But something like this will happen, okay? Because, like I said, institutions are adopting it. There's already hundreds of more million people in this, and there's going to be hundreds of more million people once crypto really becomes mainstream and more global. And like I said, more institutions and more rich people and investors once this thing becomes mainstream. These guys got to remember that people's mindset is pretty much that is short-term confirmation bias. So when they see things going up, up and up for like the next few months, and then they see, oh my God, it's only going up, 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 up. A lot of people have a short-term confirmation bias. They think it's going to go up forever. Money gets pumped in, and that's pretty much going to be our time to exit. But that's a whole nother video. So that's what I think is pretty much going to happen right now. Overall, if we look, right, we should pretty much start overall going sideways. I don't think we should go much lower than this. I would be surprised if we go below this purple bar once again. But let's say we go do this, retest off this area, and pretty much once we get to a certain area, which would be the let's say, just to say $500 billion mark, that's when we're really gonna explode, and that's when things are gonna move really fast. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got some knowledge. Remember, the charts don't lie, right? It's I know it's very hard not to be emotional at times like this, but you really got to think in the future. Historically, history's always on our side, logic's on our side, and the data's on our side. So yeah, guys, we're gonna have a nice few couple months. It should be green pretty much after the halving, overall. And the only times coins will really fall out is if something individually happens to that coin with either a CEO or something fundamentally that coin is wrong or something else. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you next time.